Good morning, students. Welcome to the 8th lesson of mathematics. Averages of statistical data, chapter number 17. At the end of this topic, you should be able to find the mean, the median, and the mode from a frequency table and the mean of group data. In our previous lesson, we have learned what is the mean and how it is calculated when the set of data is given. The formula of mean when the set of data is given is mean is equal to sum of data over number of data. Now we are going to find the mean when the frequency table of data is given. The formula of mean when the frequency table is given, mean is equal to sum of fx over sum of f. The symbol used in this formula is called summation and it represents the sum. F is the frequency of the data and x represents each value of data. Sum of fx means sum of f multiply x and sum of f means sum of frequency. We have learned in our previous class in book 1 how construct the frequency distribution table when the set of data is given. Here we have an example. Table shows the scores of 40 students in a class for a mathematics test. The total scores of the test is 10 marks. First student gets 8 marks, second gets 6 and third gets 4 and fourth student gets 3 marks and so on. Now we are going to arrange this data in frequency table using tally marks. No student gets 0 marks, so frequency of 0 is 0. 0 repeated 0 times. Only there is one student who gets 1 marks, so frequency of 1 is 1. There are 5 students who get 2 marks, so 2 repeated it 5 times, so frequency of 2 is 5. And 3 repeated 5 times, frequency of 3 is also 5. And 4 repeated 6 times, so repetition frequency of 4 is 6. And so on. In this table, the total frequency is 40. Total frequency is equal to the number of data. Exercise 17A, page number 498, question number 7. The number of days the student in a class were absent from school in a term was recorded. Table is given. Find the mean number of days of absence. In this table, 0 repeated 23 times, 1 repeated 4 times, 2 repeated 5 times, 3 repeated 2 times, and so on. As we know that frequency is the repetition of numbers, so frequency of 0 is 23, frequency of 1 is 4, frequency of 2 is 5, and so on. In other words, there are 23 students who absent 0 days and 4 students who absent only 1 day, and there are 5 students who absent 2 days, and so on. Now we are going to find mean of this table on next page. On this page I have taken the same table as given in the question. In first column of the table, number of days absent. Data is represented by x. X is the general name of data. In this table, our data is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. In second column, number of students, that is the frequency of data. In third column, there is f multiply x, product of frequency and data. In first row, when we multiply 0 by 23, we get 0. In second row, product of 1 and 4 is 4. In third row, 2 multiply 5 is 10. 3 multiply 2 is 6, and so on. When we add all the frequencies in second column, the sum of frequency is equals to 40. That is equal to the number of data. In third column, the sum of fx is 54. Formula of mean is equal to sum of fx over sum of frequency. In second step, again I have taken the sum of fx. Fx is the product, so first product is 0 multiply 23 and second product is 1 multiply 4 and third is 2 multiply 5 and so on. and their sum over the sum of frequencies. So we have mean is equal to 0 plus 4 plus 10 plus 6 plus 8 plus 5 plus 12 plus 9 over 40. 40 is the sum of frequency. Then we have mean is equal to 54 over 45. Our answer is 1.35 days. That is the mean of data. On this page, I am going to give further explanation to understand the mean of frequency table. I have taken the same table as given in the previous question. Now I am going to write this data in list. In the table, the frequency of 0 is 23. So 0 repeated 23 times. So I write 0 in the list 23 times. Frequency of 1 is 4. I write 1 4 times in the list. And frequency of 2 is 5. So I write 2 5 times in the list. And so on. We know that the formula mean for set of data, mean is equal to sum of data over number of data. First we are going to find the sum of data. I add up all the data given in the list. There is another way to add the numbers by multiplication. Since 0 repeated 23 times, so 0 multiplied 23. We can write 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 multiply 4. And there are 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So we can write 2 multiply 5 and so on. First product is 0 multiply 23 and second product is 1 multiply 4 and third product is 2 multiply 5 and so on. Same products as we use in previous solution. So mean is equals to sum of data over number of data, 54 over 40, and the same mean 1.37 days. On this page we have learned that there is same data in frequency table and in list, and method to find the mean is different. In both cases the mean is same because there is same data. On this page we are going to find the mean of grouped data. When the data is given in groups or in classes, then data is called group data. In this example, the data given is group data because first group is 15 to 20 and second class is 20 to 25 and third is 25 to 30 and fourth is 30 to 35 and fifth is 35 to 40. Worked example 6 on page number 497. The time taken in minutes for a group of teenagers to cycle between two parks is recorded. There are 5 teenagers who took time between 15 to 20 minutes, and there are 10 teenagers who took time between 20 to 25 minutes, and so on. Frequency of first class interval 15 to 20 is 5, and frequency of second class 10, and frequency of third class is 20, and frequency of fourth class is 15, and frequency of fifth class is 18. Calculate an estimate for the mean time taken by the teenagers to cycle between the two parks. I have taken the same table as given in the question. First column is the data, class intervals, and second column is the number of students, number of teenagers, that is the frequency of the class intervals. We know that the formula of mean for the frequency table is sum of fx over sum of f. Here we don't have the single x in each row of the table. There is range of x. Range of x is 15 to 20. So we need only single x in each row. For this we will take the midpoint of the class boundaries. For example, the midpoint of 15 and 20 is 17.5. To find out the midpoint, add these two numbers 15 and 20 and then divide by 2. So midpoint of second row is 22.5 and midpoint of 25 and 30 is 27.5 and the midpoint of 30 and 35 is 32.5 and midpoint of 30 35 and 40 is 37.5. I am repeating again how find the midpoint. For example, I am going to find the midpoint of first row of first class, that is 15 to 20. 15 plus 20 over 2. 15 plus 20 over 2, that is equal to 17.5. So this is the midpoint of first class interval. Now we are going to find the fx in fourth column. Multiply f and x. F is the frequency, x is the midpoint. 5 multiply 17.5 is equal to 87.5. And product of 10 and 22.5 is 225, and so on. Substitute the values in the formula. The sum of fx is 2025 and the sum of frequency is 68. So estimated mean is 29.8. One more thing, the number of teenagers in this question is 68 because the sum of frequency is 68. On this page we are going to find the median of the frequency table. Worked example 11 on page number 505. The heights in centimeter of 18 students are recorded. In the table there are 2 students who have height 152 centimeter. In second column there are also 2 students who have height 154 centimeter and 5 students who have height 156 centimeter, and there is 1 student who has height 158 centimeter, and there are 8 students who have height 160 centimeter. In our previous lesson we have find the median of set of data. That data is given in list, but in this question data given in frequency table. First of all we will find the middle position. The formula of middle position is n plus 1 over 2. N is the sum of frequency. Sum of frequency is equals to the number of data. Sum of frequency is 18. So number of data is 18. This is also given in the statement of question. There are 18 students. So middle position 18 plus 1 over 2. 9.5 is the middle position. 9.5 is between two positions, 9th position and 10th position. There will be two values in the middle, one value at 9th position and second value at 10th position. To check the 9th and 10th position, I have taken one more column in the table, CF, cumulative frequency. To find out the cumulative frequency, we add all the previous frequencies in the table. In first column frequency is 2, so total frequency up to first column is 2, and total frequency up to second column is 4. 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. We add all the previous frequencies, and cumulative frequency, total frequency up to third column is 9, since we add up all previous frequencies. Cumulative frequency of fourth column is 10 because sum of all the previous frequencies is 10, and cumulative frequency of last column is 18 because all the sum of all the previous frequencies is 18. In last column sum of all the frequency is 18. Sum of frequency is 18. First cumulative frequency 2 shows that at first two positions there is 152, and second cumulative frequency 4 shows that at fourth position there is 154. On first two position there is 152, and third and fourth position 154, and position 5 to position 9 there is 156. So at 9th position one value is 156. Only one number at 10th position, that is 158. And from position 11 to position 18 there is 160. So at position 9 we have 156, and at position 10 we have 158. So take the mean of these two values, then we get median of this data. Take cumulative frequency to check the position of data. On right side of this page I give further explanation to understand the question. On first position there is 152, on second 152, on third position 154, on fourth position 154. So cumulative frequency of 154 is 4. So for at fourth position 154, and 156 cumulative frequency is 9. So from position 5 to position 9 there is 156. So at ninth position we have 156. At 10th position we have 158. And 160 start from position 11th, and last position 18th position there is also 160. So this example is very helpful to understand the median in this question. On this page I am going to find the mode from the frequency table. I have taken the same question given in example 11 and change it for mode. Mode is the most repeated value. In this table, the repetition of 160 is 8. Frequency of 160 is 8. That is the highest frequency. That is the highest repetition. So most repeated value is 160. So mode of the data is 160. Homework. Practice now 4, page number 493. Practice now 6, page number 597. Practice now 11 on page number 505. Practice now 13 part D on page number 508, and question number 6 of exercise 17B on page number 512. In question number 6 we have to find the mode, mean and median of set of data. Thank you.